Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a magical valley called DinoLand. This special place was home to all kinds of dinosaurs, big and small. DinoLand was a place where dinosaurs lived in harmony, where the gentle Brontosaurus would share the freshest leaves with the tiny Compsognathus, and the mighty T-Rex protected everyone from dangers that lurked beyond the valley. One warm, starry night, a curious little Triceratops named Trixie couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned, but nothing seemed to help. Trixie decided to take a quiet walk to see if the cool night air could help her feel sleepy. As she walked through DinoLand, she saw all her friends sleeping soundly. She passed by Barry the Brontosaurus, who was snuggled under a huge tree with leaves drooping over him like a cozy blanket. Nearby, Sammy the Stegosaurus was gently snoring, the plates on his back glistening in the moonlight. Trixie smiled at her sleeping friends but kept walking. When she reached the lake, she found the playful pterodactyl twins, Pip and Pop, resting with their wings wrapped around each other. Trixie loved watching Pip and Pop soar through the sky during the day. Suddenly, Trixie heard a rustling sound. She turned around and saw a pair of glowing eyes staring at her from the bushes. Her heart started to race. But before she could feel scared, out stepped her best friend, Rexy the T-Rex. Rexy was smaller than most T-Rexes but had the biggest heart in all of DinoLand. He smiled at Trixie and said, "What are you doing up so late, Trixie?" "I can't sleep," Trixie said with a sigh. Rexy nodded understandingly. "Sometimes, when I can't sleep, I count the stars," he said. "Look up at the sky, there are so many. Maybe it will help you too." Trixie lay down beside Rexy and looked up. The sky was like a blanket of twinkling diamonds. As she began to count the stars, one for each of her friends in DinoLand, her eyes grew heavier and heavier. She thought of Barry, Sammy, Pip, Pop, and of course, her dear friend Rexy. Just as she counted the 100th star, Trixie yawned and whispered, "Good night, Rexy." Rexy whispered back, "Good night, Trixie. Sweet dreams." And with that, Trixie's eyes closed, and she drifted off into a peaceful sleep, dreaming of all the wonderful adventures she and her friends would have in DinoLand. And so, under the starry night sky, surrounded by friends and the magic of DinoLand, Trixie had the best sleep she ever had.